when I'm in Bible school, there's a guy that I'm working with, and I was helping him out. I'm loving this guy, and he's going through difficult times. And so I'm spending a lot of time with him and just helping him for no other reason than just he needed help. And one day he comes to me and he says, why would you do this? Why are you loving me in this way? Why are you helping me? Why would you even help me? I'm not a good guy. It's like, why would you help me in this? I said, well, because I believe in Jesus, because I'm a Christian, and I believe that that's what I'm supposed to do. And it's not just because of that, it's because I truly do love you, and I do want to be there for you. I want to help you. And I know you're going through a hard time, but man, I want to be there with you. And I think Jesus wants to be there with you too. And he looked back at me and he said, I can't believe in that, Jesus. I can't believe in Christianity. I don't believe in any of that stuff. There was something inside me. I don't hear the voice, the audible voice of God all the time. I don't know, like there's never a big booming voice that's in my head saying, walk this way. Like there's nothing that happens like that. But there was something inside me. There was just like this something that was just gnawing at me, that was just nagging at me, that just kept on nagging at me saying, ask him why he doesn't believe. But I was afraid of judgment. I was afraid this guy might come back and like judge me for it, or might be like, oh, we're having a conversation. Are you trying to make me a Christian in this amount of time? Which I should have been like, yeah. But instead, I flaked out. I assumed that, well, anything I say, he's already told me I'm not going to believe. He's already told me he can't believe. He won't believe in this Jesus thing. He won't believe in Christianity. He won't believe in anything. He's already told me that, so why even bring it up? Why even start a conflict? So I didn't ask him anything. I didn't follow my heart. I didn't follow my mind. I didn't do what I felt God was calling me to do. And I left it at that. I see him 4 weeks later. And he and I are doing something and I'm helping him. And he comes up to me and he's like, dude, I just got baptized yesterday. I'm like, what? You told me you would never, ever follow Jesus. He's like, I know, it's crazy. I'm like, well, what happened? And he comes over to me. He says, well, I was having a conversation with a guy and he was helping me. And I asked him why he was doing that. He told me that he believes in Jesus too. And I was like, cool, but what'd you say? He's like, I told him I don't want anything to do with Jesus. I said, well, what happened then? I said, well, then the guy looked to me and he said, why? Why don't you want to do anything with Jesus? He's like, the more I answered his question, the more I realized my thinking was flawed. So then I asked him about this Jesus thing. And he's like, man, I just gave my whole life to Jesus. I love Jesus now. I just got baptized. It's crazy. Man, I was celebrating heaven. I'm celebrating with him like, oh my goodness, this is so crazy. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. There was a little piece of me that was like, that should have been me. I was the one that was first called to say that. The exact words. Why? All throughout the Bible, anytime that you see Jesus talking to a crowd, what does he do? Ask questions. Says why? He asks questions. Paul, what does he do? Ask questions. All the evangelists, what do? Ask questions. Here's the thing is you guys are all tasked with being able to share Jesus as well. And one of the most effective ways to do that is when a conversation arises about Jesus, ask questions. Why do you feel that way?